say good morning to Craig Sager, TNT, TBS, and on the cover, Sports Illustrated. Who would have thought, Segs? The cover of Sports Illustrated. Congratulations.
Yeah, I still don't believe it. Really, to be honest with you, it sounded like an April Fool's joke. Even my kids, like, what? Come on. Only athletes and swimsuit models are on the cover. What are you doing there? I said, I don't know. But it was very flattering. It was a hell of an article by Lee Jenkins. I knew Sports Illustrated was following me around last weekend putting that Detroit-Cleveland series, and they could do an article, but nobody said anything about a cover. I thought maybe, I'd be hooked up with you and you're going to do a thing on just my type or something. But I was a little shocked. Obviously, it was very complimentary and flattering. But I don't think it's really sunk in yet.
What did you learn about yourself? Because when Lee Jenkins, dives in, he goes deep. And I don't know, did you learn anything that maybe surprised you?
Well, he went through a lot of background, and the article is mostly, recently, which I thought was very good. And I just kept telling him, he kept asking me questions about, the tough times. I said, I don't want to talk about those. I said, I don't want to ruin your article. I said, but I don't dwell on those. I don't talk about, the days in the chemo and the days in the hospital. I said, I like to talk about the positive. I said, I don't even want to be around people that bring up that stuff. So I think we had, a dialogue back and forth, and you wanted to know how I've changed or what's different. I said, really, I don't think I have. It's just that it's a little overwhelming, but obviously I understand that it's not that I'm important; it's what I'm fighting is important. I understand that when I go to places and arenas, and people want to take the picture, talk to me, and they come up and if they have an inspiration or they're praying for me, I understand it's not just me, the fact that I'm on TNT, but it's a bigger cause. Everybody's been affected, seems like, some way or another by cancer, and they want to see somebody fight this stuff. It's the evil. And as long as I stand up and I keep fighting it and I don't give in, and I go to the hospital the night before a game and I get all my blood work so I can get to the game and do it, they find inspiration in that. So it's far beyond me. It's a cause I'm fighting for, and I just happen to be a symbol of it. And they did a hell of an article, and like I said, it still really hasn't sunk in. Come on, cover of Sports Illustrated, you got to be kidding.
How's your health now?
Pretty good, except I got a little bloody nose here because my platelets were so low and I won't stop bleeding. So I'm glad this is a phone interview and not TV.
But didn't you have that before when Real Sports did the interview? Was your nose?
Yep.
You had a bloody nose then?
Yeah. Yeah, what happens is when your platelets get low, your blood doesn't coagulate and stop. So any type of any cut, you can bleed to death. And somehow I got this in my nose. So I'm sitting here with a little cotton ball, but look like a fighter.
Well, you are.
I guess that's what I'm doing.
You are a fighter. We're talking to Craig Sager, TNT and TBS. How much does working help with this whole process?
Oh, my gosh. Can't believe how much it helps. How much fun we used to have those days at CNN. It wasn't work. It was, it's our livelihood. That's what we do. And just the fact, that I get to, go to work and do things. I mean, if I had to just lay around and, feel sorry for myself because I had a bloody nose because my platelets were low, I mean, it would drive me nuts. It would drive Stacy nuts, and it certainly would not be any inspiration or anything I'd be fighting for. I just, finished the Detroit-Cleveland series, which is a sweep. So I've been here in the office. I went to the Boston-Atlanta game for fun last night, and then I was waiting for my assignment, and I just got the word this morning I'm going to be on the OKC San Antonio series, which is perfect because my hospital and my doctors are all in Houston. So, I mean, I could literally drive from San Antonio over there because I have to go in twice a week to get blood. So I think that's perfect because I won't have to miss a game, and I can still do my job. So it works out great. It certainly is therapeutic, and it certainly gets me going. And, I love it. Without it, there'd be a very, very, very massive void in my life. And, it'd be really difficult.
The process of giving blood. Explain that.
Well, I go in and they take my blood, and then they have to cross match it, which is just to make sure that when I have a transfusion that it's the exact match. So that takes about 2 hours. And then when I came in Monday, I knew I was running low from that series, so they had to give me 2 bags of platelets, and that takes about an hour apiece. And then I had to have 2 blood transfusions, and they're anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours apiece. And it's not one of those things where you instantly feel great, but you definitely feel like you got a little more strength, a little more pep in your step. And, you can kind of feel down when you're running low. You got your car, you're driving it, and the gas tank says, can we help you find a gas station? You're just still driving the car, but you're not going it so fast, and you're kind of like worried about running out. So it's a physical thing you need. It keeps me going, it keeps me alive. So it's just a minor inconvenience that I have to put up with a couple times a week.
I've known you a long time, and when people say Craig Sager, oh, he's the guy who wears the outfits, and then I started to wonder, do the outfits actually overshadow your abilities? Like, you're a determined, fearless sideline reporter, and it feels like people notice the outfits more than what you're really doing as a job. Did you ever process that and wonder if it's sort of overtaken what you do and your talents?
Yes, Dad. I hear that from my father all the time.
Yeah.
Hey,
but I mean it as a compliment, though, Segs.
Hey, no, I know what you're saying, but no, you used to say that all the time. I wait, just talk about your outfit. They don't know you went to Northwestern. They don't know anything about the dualistic, degrees. All you do is, calm that down. And I have some people that tell me that. And I go, I don't feel comfortable. I just don't feel comfortable. And he used to get mad at me. So, yeah, some people have said that to me. But like you said, if you know me, I just like to have fun, like to be lively, If we're going down the Chattahoochee River, I'm not going to be wearing a great T-shirt and black sweatpants. I'm going to have on some, loudmouth swim trunks or something lively.
We had fun on those Chattahoochee River trips.
Yeah, we did. With a keg.
Oh, my God. I don't think you're supposed to have a keg on a raft, but we did, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and I don't think there was anything left in the keg when we were done with the Chattahoochee River.
No, and I don't think we got to do it today. I mean, there's more pollutants in that river now than ever.
We didn't care back then, though, Segs. I did tell the story yesterday with Paulie. Paulie was with me. Remember when we were outside the Clevelander and we were arguing about the Heisman Trophy voting, and it got really heated?
Yeah.
Yeah. Paulie was there, my producer, and I'm thinking, like, who else is going to go toe to toe to talk about Heisman voting? Because I think it was Adrian Peterson at the time. I'm saying he's the best player in college football, and he won't be considered for the Heisman. So we had a couple of beers in us, and here we are, right at the corner at the South Beach and the Clevelander outside. I'm going, oh my God. Paulie goes, I thought it was go time with you and Sager, and I go, I did too. And we're arguing over the damn Heisman Trophy voting.
I think you said something like you didn't want to vote because it was a sham and all that stuff.
Yes.
I got a little mad at you.
Yes. And now I'm voting. And now I do include freshmen and sophomores in here. And we've had them win the Heisman, Seg. So I was right, I think, is what I'm saying. Can you imagine if we fought, though, on the corner of South Beach that night?
It's probably been like one of those fights in the basketball court. Wouldn't last long.
Oh, you think you would take me and be over quickly?
No, I think better heads would prevail.
Oh, they would. Oh, okay. Well, that's why I had Paulie there to be able to separate us just in case. Paulie would have probably let us go. Like, I'm not going to break it up. Go ahead. Hey, well, congrats on the story. It's wonderful, and I guess I'll see you in Rio. You're gonna cover basketball at the Olympic Games.
Yeah, should be fun. I guess it's. I told them, we're worried about the obviously chemo I have to get every month and all, but they've they've arranged it. They've already talked to MD Anderson, the hospital, and they said they got the best care for the athletes, and I'll be able to have access to the same care they have. So
awesome.
I'm not worried at all.
Awesome. All right. Well, keep doing the great job stirring it up there, and I'll see you in a couple of months.
You got it.
Thank you, Segs. All right. That's Craig Sager, TNT TBS.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.